Okay, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. If you like what I do, please support me by subbing on YouTube or going to my Patreon and signing up there, and that gets you into my Discord. And it's just to support me. It's not to get plays necessarily, but I do a lot of plays in my Discord. So thanks for everyone who's supporting me. And so I'm liking today because we have an isolated NFL game. So astrology works really good with isolated games. It works the best. And then, also I want to give a shout out to Hitball Props. He's also in my Discord and he's very active, but he's a crusher at sports props. I really highly suggest getting on his membership. He is crushing NHL props all the time. It's pretty amazing. So yeah, it's Hitball Props. So patreon.com/hitball props. Okay, so back to the game here. Um, so we have the Bills at the Patriots, and they're pretty heavy favorite. And the spread is minus 4. And it's going to be starting at, get these ads off. It's going to be starting at 8:15 local in Foxborough, Massachusetts. That's where the Patriots play from. And so let's just go over to the chart then. So the game can start anywhere from, I found like 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes after, unless there's like some ceremony. But if there's no ceremony, it should be okay anyways. But the further after the actual broadcast time of 15 minutes after the hour, 8:15 local, the better. So the first house has Leo in it, ruled by the sun. The 10th house has Aries in it, ruled by Mars. So that's for the favorite, the sun and Mars. And then actually the Mars is going to be ignored because the dispositor of the part of fortune is in Scorpio, which is Mars. So the favorite only has the sun to represent it. And then the dog is going to have Aquarius in the 7th house, ruled by Saturn, and Libra in the 4th, ruled by Venus. So the dog has Saturn and Venus. Okay, so what we're looking for here is like what the moon is doing, and the moon is conjuncting Saturn, or sorry, Jupiter, but that's not involved in the game, so it doesn't matter. And then I'll check the aspects. Uh, it's not doing anything. It's separating from Venus and Mercury, and so now you have to look for what the planets themselves are doing. The planets aren't really doing much of anything at all. Like we're looking for them to be on the angles, and that's the first, second, or the first, seventh, 10th, and 4th house. You want them to be on there. That's when they're going to be doing anything significant. And they're not doing anything significant. So let's go over to my notes here. So for the favorite, Lord 1 is in the 5th house, not doing anything significant. The Antitia is in the 6th house, also not doing anything. For the dog, Lord 7 is in the 7th, but far from the cusp. It is aspecting the part of fortune about 2 degrees off. So here's the part of fortune, and it's squaring it. So it's at 1955, and it's squaring it. That's a minor testimony for the dog. And then, yeah, it's a weak testimony. And then Lord 4 isn't doing anything anything noteworthy, I should say. And here's the Lord's. So Lord 1 is the Sun, Lord 10 is Mars, Lord 7 is Saturn, Lord 4 is Venus. And so, yeah, for the dog. Okay, so then what I do like here is that, and this was in my other video. So if you watch my other video, it did really well. And if you like go back and listen to how I talked about the game, that's pretty much exactly what happened. And so in this game here too, we got the same sort of thing going on here. We have the Antitia, the part of fortune. It's inside the 7th house. It's close inside. It's a little bit stretched far away, but it's only 2 degrees what I have here. It's 2 degrees and 41 minutes away from the cusp. That's still pretty close. So the later the game goes here, the better. And so, or the later the kickoff is, the better. So I do have the dog winning here. So I like the Patriots to win. But stay tuned because I'm gonna go through the scoring plays here, and then I'm gonna put a little thing at the end here too that you might be interested in. So let's go over the scoring aspects. So I went through all the chart, and I looked at all the scoring aspects, and these are them here. So at 8:23, the APOF is cusped with DSC. So that's when this is going to go exact on the DSC. So I think whoever gets the ball first, and hopefully it's the Patriots, their first drive should score. It might not be enough time to set up a touchdown, but maybe it does too. But maybe a touchdown or a field goal. So I have here 7 or 3. So um, I like the dogs to score first as long as they get the ball first. So whoever gets the ball first should score on their first drive. Um, and then the moon okay. So then at 8:44, the moon trine the part of fortune. That should favor the uh, the favorite. At 8:57, the moon sextile the antissa the part of fortune. So the trine is the best type of um, aspect. The sextile is a little bit easier, so that could be a field goal. And then at 9:39, Lord 7 cusp the DSC for the dog, but Lord 1 is conjunct the POF. So it could go either way. And I'm thinking this will be if there is a scoring play at this time, this will be the decider. So whoever scores there, it should be the decider. At 9:54, Uranus is cusped the MC. I have a feeling that'll be halftime right then. So it could be a field goal if they're playing, but I think it's going to be halftime around then. And then 10:30, Lord 4 conjunct the POF. That's a really strong aspect. I like that for a score. So if you see that coming up, I like that for a score. And that should be a TD for the dog, or just a score. That's what I like to bet when I see the drive coming. I can just bet the score. And then 11:17, Moon Square, the part of fortune. That should be a field goal or a touchdown. So I like the dog to win. So to be really safe, because that is a little bit further from the cusp, the antissa, the part of fortune is a little bit further than the cusp than I'd like. So maybe take the spread, um, and maybe do an alt spread of like 4.5 because they like to rob the spread. So here's a possible score I could think of. So for the dog to win, a possible score of 21-17. But if they're going to rob the spread player, I think it'd be like 20-17 because the spread is 3.5. And then the over is 21. So I think the over should be good. Oh, my voice just cracked. That's really embarrassing. But the over should be good. And yeah, so I think that the dog spread is the best play. Just if you want to take a screenshot of this and then like just follow along, see what's going on. And then I'm going to play the dog money line. And then so just for an extra, I'll give you an extra one here. So this one's pretty easy. Um, okay, so one thing, here's the extra play I'll throw in here. So this is the NBA. There's an isolated game in the NBA at seven in Detroit, and they usually start at about 11 minutes after the hour, I find. And okay, so the Cancer is rising, and that sucks because it means the moon has a dual role, and it makes everything not nice. But the favorite has Cancer and Pisces, and the dog has Capricorn and Virgo. But so Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, and the moon is applying to conjunct Jupiter. So the favorite in this game should win. So the Mavericks should definitely get this game. They're a pretty big favorite. So you could maybe wait if they go down and get them. I don't know how to play this. I don't know a safe way to play the spread here, but they should probably crush them, and maybe you can tag it on to something else you're playing. So I like the Mavericks to win this game. So yeah, that's my ideas, and I think it should be a tight game, and then like eventually the the Patriots pull it out. So let's go Patriots, and thanks for paying attention. If it doesn't come through in advance, I'm sorry, but I think the spread play should be good. So have a good day, and we'll talk to you later.